Yo, what's up guys, Robstar-Z here with a brand new video, and today I will showcase a Tyrantrum team. Tyrantrum is not a very good Pokemon to be honest, but it's so fun. It has strong opportunities with Psychic Fangs, Rock-Slide, Ice Fang, Poison Fang, you know, the Fang moves because of the strong jaw. I think it's really funny. I said Rockhead was better in the video, like I said in the guide that I made a few days ago. Here's the link in the description, and there's an icon marker where, on the top right of the screen. You can check out the video here if you want a full guide on Tyrantrum. But Tyrantrum, of course, it's like a frail Pokemon. So I made a team around it with Scope Lens. I didn't include it in the guide, but the guide with Dragon Chair and Scope Lens, it can do major damage with Strong Jaw of Psychic Fangs and Rock-Slide. And it cannot even get intimidated. Like Whimsicott with Moonblast, Tailwind, or obvious set, but we make it super bulky. We're gonna go in the stats in a minute. Tyrantrum is very weak in special defense. Because it's weak in special defense, we need extra support. So for the Light Screen might be able to solve that. We also have Gyarados with Intimidate and Waterfall, Icy Wind for speed control. Sounds a bit weird, special, but yeah. Some people when it is kind of fired, I thought it was neat. Dragon Chair, of course, for the Tyrantrum. Tyranitar with Rock-Slide, Knockoff, Low Kick. Low Kick, of course, for the coverage for the fighting type moves with the Tyranitar Knight. Incineroar, we have Throat Chop instead of Darkest Garrett. I love Darkest Garrett for the extra damage, but we have Throat Chop right now. And then we have Sandfield. Focus says Guard Chomp. This is just to be annoying, to be honest. I could have gone with Eye of Sand. I thought Sandfield will be funny. It's not. I'm not gonna rely on it because I still don't want to be like that guy. Like, oh, it's gonna miss anyway. It's just a nice bonus if it misses. These are the stats. Alright, so Tyrantrum is made. I'm gonna quickly go over to my notes that I made in my channel. So the 4 speeds is to outspeed Jolly Sneezers in Tailwind. That's all you need. Like, that's all you need with the Psychic Fangs. And the rest is just in attack and bulk. Especially in special defense. Whimsicott is as bulky as possible. And they have the Cabia Berry, as you notice. This is for Sneezers as well, to take one hit. It's like really bulky. Tyranitar, nothing special, a lot of bulk, a lot of speed, attack. Gyarados is just really bulky. I made it really bulky and a bit faster, and the rest is just random numbers, to be honest. Incineroar, I made it like more attacking. Guard Chomp is just easy because it is Sash. If you like the kind of videos, make sure to subscribe for more. And this is gonna be a fun one. I have a feeling this is gonna be a fun one because I love Tyrantrum. I love making weird Pokemon work. We're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna play 8 games today. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm gonna play 8 games. Let's see how many are in. My current rating is 1918, so I'm in the top 20,000, top 20k in the world. Right now, at this point of time. Or 21k, probably 21k. So yeah, thank you all for the support lately, and let's go into the battles. Alright, with Heliolisk, with Primarina, Cerulege, Incineroar, Sinistcha. Not gonna lie, this seems like a good game for Tyrantrum as well, if we don't get burned. If we don't get burned though. I'm thinking about I really want a Dragon Chair, but that's obviously the Heliolisk. So I think I'm just better off with Whimsicott and Tyrantrum. Probably Incineroar for the Cerulege and the burn chance. And I probably think about Tyranitar. Yeah. Let this be the game that Tyrantrum truly shines. Let this be the game. We started at 1930. Oh, it's just a 4-win streak. Alright, let's go. Anyway, let's go bring in a Primarina. We've got the Tyrantrum. We're gonna Light Screen. Probably gonna. Rock-Slide seems fine, but I don't want to get burned instantly. So what should I do? Would I not want to get burned? Either one of these two. I think Tyrantrum is not. We don't matter if we burn it. So we're gonna Light Screen and Rock-Slide. This was to be expected. But I feel like it's Calm Mind Primarina. Which is actually more scarier. Because if I get burned, it can just Calm Mind over and over again. We'll survive this. Oh, Light Screen, I love you. Boom! It does something. It is not nothing. It does something. Yeah, we are burned. Unfortunately, on the Tyrantrum. Alright, we couldn't move. I guess we take those. Do I need Tailwind? I don't even think I need Tailwind. I just need to switch out to... I think like Tyranitar is good here. No. I really want to do Incineroar actually. I can survive on Hyper Voice and I have Throat Chop. I think Incineroar switching is fine and then just another Rock Slide. Because maybe I want to do Light Screen again. I don't want to get my... I don't want to lose my Whimsicott yet. Alright. It's fair. That's unfortunate that I switched later. Scovingen protects here. It cannot do anything other than... It has overheated, so... This is... not doing a lot. Yeah. You guys are crit with the scope lens. They should always not care about my Incineroar here, so... I should switch to Tyranitar and Rock Slide again. Because I think they're gonna fake out so I cannot Parting Shot. I'm just gonna switch out the left slot. Over and over again until I get like Scovingen off the field. Because I don't want to get my Tyranitar obviously burned. Tyranitar burn is game over, I feel like. Now we have the special defense boost, which really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's also always the instant fake out here on the instant slot. We just got a Rock Slide. It shouldn't matter what he does. Probably Leech Seed. Yeah. Alright. This is becoming a problem. Tyrantrum is going down slowly. We are also -1, right? I'm gonna switch back to you. And then do another Rock Slide. We just have to chip down now. I do think this is gonna be a long game, but if we can chip down everything until we win, then we're fine. Scoping a press protect. I guess that's fine. Instant avoid attack. I think that is not fine. Parting Shot, of course. I think this is now the perfect chance to like set up a Calm Mind. Sinister. Alright, that's interesting. Interesting choice. I mean, Scovingen isn't gonna do damage, it's just taking HP by Leech Seed. So, I'm still gonna do a Throat Chop here. Should I Flare Blitz? Nah, I'm gonna Throat Chop. This is just for the Primarina switch in. If this is Trick Room, nah. I have a range chance. It's gonna be a long game. Alright, Church Up. Yeah, Trick Room. It's gonna take a lot of HP back. When is the sandstorm subsided? Because I want to switch in my Whimsicott save because of the light screaming is off. It's taking too much HP back though. Scorpion is really annoying at the moment. Yeah, light screen is off. I'm gonna punish shot out of here. And I'm gonna... How many turns of sand? 2. I'm gonna switch out to Tyranitar here. So my lead sheet does reset. And I don't get the burn. Still, because I need... Oh. Oh, I don't Rage Powder here. Please don't Rage Powder here. Alright. That's really fine. That's fine. We're gonna switch in Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum was hurt by burn. We are gonna do a rock. Do we care if we get knocked out? I guess we do. Do I want to set up Sandstorm next turn? I don't think Whimsicott staying in was the right call in the beginning. I do think we want to protect and set up Sandstorm next turn. Yeah, Rage Powder. Is this Calm Mind? Hyper Force, yeah, we will go down. Probably. Or not, because of the sand. We will actually go down next turn, though. That's a crit. That's huge. It's no crit? Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, Tyrantrum goes down. It did its job, though. It did did its job. We're gonna now go for Incineroar. Yeah, we are in a range where we can one-shot it with Rabbits. But I'm just scared about the switching on the... Sinistra. So I'm wanting to knock off actually. Because how many turns of Trick Room? 2. So I can knock off. For the possible switching and then knock off the leftovers. Because I'm not able to knock it out with Rock Slide. So this should always be the good play. Or the right call. The problem is my Whimsicott is so low it dies to 1 Sand Chip. So this is a Rage Powder. I should be slower than my Tyranitar. Yeah, alright, I knock it out. At least that's out of the way. That won't do it. It still does a lot though to my Incineroar, but like I have the Citrus now. I guess it still has Sinistcha on the back. But like I'm faster in Trick Room with my Incineroar, so that's really good. Alright, Incineroar comes out. I'll guess. I think Church Up is more important. So I think Whimsicott goes down here and I just... I really want to Rock Slide actually. I will definitely survive 1 Sandstorm. But next turn is actually I'm faster. Next turn I'm faster, so I should be able to protect here. You guess it sets up a Calm Mind, but it has only got Sinistcha for recovery now. I really need to keep my Incineroar safe. And also it's attack stat. Yep. Bye-bye Whimsicott. Guess that needed. And this is Calm Mind? It is Calm Mind. Alright. No more Trick Room. This is still doable. This is still doable. So, realistically, it's gonna switch in. Realistically, it's gonna switch in Sinister because of the. I should be able to do this, to be honest. And walk side. I think this is still a tough endgame. This is the most I can do. This is definitely a protect. Walk slide. And then a Flare-Blitz. Has it already ate in the citrus? No, right? Alright, it's no ranged Flare-Blitz. This is still going to be close. What I really need is knockoff to kill the Sinister. Because then I can throat chop it and then I can disrupt it from using Hyper Voice. Knockoff will definitely KO. So I'm gonna throat chop always you and knock off the Sinister. It has the size of knockoff though, right? It should be able to knock off. It should be able to paint. Throat chop should also be able to like disrupt the matchup. Oh, but he's faster. He's faster. That's a problem. I didn't realize that. Alright, so this is picking up. At least no life do here. Life do, guess a berry. Hyper Voice should be able to. Yeah, alright. It all comes down to this turn though. It all comes down to this turn. It's one turn of two. Yeah, I need to rock slide hit. And then I probably win. Alright, I hit. Oh no! Ranged! Alright, that is tense. Intense. That is wild. I'm so sorry. That is wild. I feel like that's a roll, so is it really RNG? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's luck. I was unlucky the last game and now I'm lucky this game. It is what it is, right? Get to your outs. Oh, that was an intense game. Not gonna lie. Tyrantrum did its work, but like, did it though? Alright, we have Garchomp. This is a basic team. Charizard Y or X. We don't know for sure. Probably Y because of the Incineroar and the Solidary Whimsicott. I'm having a problem with Sneasel. We know if we double Intimidate, then the White Herb will just remove 2 Intimidates. Is this a game for Tyrantrum plus Gyarados? Incineroar. I really want to bring Tyranitar actually. I don't think Gyarados is good here, but it do be fun. I don't think Gyarados, let me say this here, I don't think Gyarados is actually good here because of the Rotom. I do think it do be funny if it gets speed control though. We have a 2-win streak with Tyrantrum, let's go. Incineroar and Charizard. Alright. But this is good. Right? It's probably faking out my Tyrantrum, so I'm gonna protect and I'm gonna Dragon Cheer. Oh. What I can do is Icy Wind. And next turn I can Dragon Tail Rock-Slide. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. But if he protects his Charizard this turn, I have to Dragon Chair next turn. Alright, doesn't. I shouldn't be faster with an Icy Wind, by the way, so Charizard is just fast, unless it's really bulky. But this sounds so fun, come on, work off. Yes? That's probably... Alright, please Icy Wind. Nice. Nice. Alright, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, it is time! Rock-Slide plus Dragon Chair. Come on. We know we can do it, we know we can. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. We don't care. We have to... It always crits now. Alright. It's so much. It doesn't even KO Insane. It's probably parting shotting, but who cares? Who cares? We always crit, so we don't care about Intimidate anymore. Yeah, we don't care. We don't mind. You know what we're gonna do next? Oh! Garchomp. Rotom leftovers. Actually, we're gonna protect this turn with a EQ. Actually, we should survive an Earthquake. I'm gonna Psychic Fang the Rotom and probably switch in. Yeah, probably switch in. The Incineroar for the Intimidate. Psychic Fang should KO. Yeah, this is unfortunate because it really wants to hit me. That is a crit as well. That is really unfortunate. No! Oh, we had such a fun time. Why you have to ruin it? Discharge as well. We would have survived that. Okay. We want a Dragon Chair actually. But it's probably not the most best answer. We're gonna Icy Wind and we're gonna Fake Out. That's fine if it is his Charizard. Since in the window. Alright, that loses some more pitch HP. We miss someone. We miss the Rotom and that you hate to see it. Alright, we know who the slowest parting shot has. Alright, so is this a... This is just... I need to get rid of this Rotom. I'm probably gonna Hard Switch to save my Incineroar. Sounds legit. I really wanna save my Incineroar, so just to be safe, I really should have just Icy Wind hit and then Parting Shot. That would have been so good. Oh, Volt Switch. Alright. But that's fine. If it's switching Charizard, I can just Sandstream again. I'm actually pissed about that Icy Wind miss. Yeah, Charizard. Alright, this is becoming a bit of a problem. But I'm probably gonna do this. Rockstar should KO this range. Even with -2, I feel like. No, with -1 it definitely kills. Ooh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, at least I have the special defense boost for this turn. What is it with this Rotom? Damn! It does not like to get hit. And I'm slower now. Damn. We're gonna fake out. Yeah, we're gonna go anyway. This is totally going for the wrong turn. Yeah, the misses were just unfortunate. It's just part of the game, I guess. But now we have to fight through paralysis also. Earthquake will definitely take us out. Oh man, that crit was huge. I feel like that I didn't deserve that crit. Am I gonna be mentally able to recover from this? I'm faster than the Rotom though. Alright, yeah, I have Tyranitar in the back. Unfortunately, it's just gonna swap out. So I should be able to Rock Slide. Probably just Protect. I'm gonna knock off. It's probably the better option to do. Yeah. Now we have the Cycling. Which is gonna be annoying. Yeah, I knocked off leftovers. I mean, it will die next turn. Or faint, I should say it. It has 2 turns of sand left. I should always be able to Rock Slide it. Yeah. Rock Slide. I guess I just don't Protect. I guess I just lose my turret and my Gyarados here if I don't. If I get to double Protect, I might still have a chance, actually. Wait, what? Ah, this is Garchomp. Never mind. Oh, I survive. Did not expect that. But we do get the paralysis, which is so annoying. I did not expect to survive that. Ay ay ay. And now it's just Earthquake. Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, it's just Earthquake as Heat Wave or Solar Beam. I might as well give up at this point. But we're gonna try protecting anyway. Nah, that's no use. We have to kind of Rock-Slide. Probably Icy Wind is better. But this is just Solar Beam and Earthquake, and then it's just over. There's the Earthquake. I probably survived that. That's not the issue with attack after is. Yeah. That's rough. And I can move because I'm paralyzed. Nice. It should be a fun game. I was having fun until I get crit. And the problem is, I should have a good matchup into Charizard-wise, so. That is not a good play by me, but I feel like RNG has a huge part in this. So yeah, GG's to my opponent. Alright, we have Data with Aegislash, Charizard, X or Y, I think it's Y, and Sylveon. This might not be a game for Tyrantrum actually. It can be. I really want to showcase it, but we have to set up a guide screen for sure. Trick Room is scary. Do I bring Whimsicott actually against Trick Room? I don't think so. We do have 2 Intimidators though, which can work out pretty well for this team. I really want to bring for the guide screen actually. Tyrantrum is actually can be pretty good. Let's start with these two actually then for the special defense boost. Probably Gyarados. And it should be either you or you. I think you are. I think Garchomp is better. Not for the Sandfield, but because we have the Focus Sash. The Sandfield always play around the Sandfield. It's nice to have, but you cannot rely on RNG that way. The Sandfield is just, you know, to be there, and it's just a nice bonus, but we don't need it actually. Alright. This person is on a pure win streak. Let's try to break it. Alright. Well, we do get one. We do. Trick Room is going up. That's one thing. I think we just Rock-Slide. Do we Mega here? Yeah, I think we Mega and we... Trick Room goes up anyway, either way. Trick Room goes up either way. So what's the best possible outcome? Shall we Dragon Cheer? I mean, we do get like every crit by then. I can't just double. I'm just gonna Mega Knockoff. It's probably better. It's like Trick Room will go up. I have to play around Trick Room right now because Fake Out will definitely come out and Trick Room will go up. Yeah, Fake Out. It's fine. There's still a fringe chance if we hit and connect. We connect. There's no crit there. And Trick Room goes up. Yeah, that was to be expected. Was to be expected. Alright, now, what do? We do Rock-Slide again. I think we just double Rock-Slide. We are really weak to Fairy though. I'll give you that. We are really weak to Fairy. Do we have priority moves? I don't think we have actually. So we're just gonna knock off so they don't set up Trick Room again. There's not much they can do right now other than parting shotting out, but then we can recover with switching out, so that is fine. Sand actually saves us here. Protect, that's interesting. It's probably parting shot then. Darkest area, that doesn't do a lot, right? Ooh, it still does something. Alright. That's probably... I actually want this in order to give this turn, because we need to start the turn of Trick Room. There's no berry, there's no citrus berry. What are we gonna do? We should protect this turn. And we should knock off actually the Frigoreth here again. If they go for Parting Shot, they go probably for Tyranitar, not for Tyrantrum. Because Tyrantrum is very frail. But we need to save our Protect so we can start Trick Room. Psychic, yep. That I haven't thought of that, but that's really good. Is he trying to burn me? Is this a burn? Is this a chance to burn? Doesn't he have Parting Shot? I don't know why. We're gonna knock off anyway, this should KO. Well, with Sand Chip it does. Is this a Citrus? Yeah, alright. Now Sylveon probably comes in. Sylveon probably comes in. We need to probably... Yeah, that's Sylveon. They cannot set up Trick Room again, which is really nice. We probably need to save Gyarados here. And probably need to protect here. Yeah, this should be it. This should be like how it goes. If it goes for Parting Shot and it goes into my Tyranitar, then it's Incineroar knocked out, which is really nice. Because of the sand. Alright. Hyper Voice, that I had it coming. Probably Fairy Feather, so this should do a lot. Alright. Tries to Parting Shot into my Tyranitar, but now goes down to a Sand Chip. That's good. But we have leftovers. So we should be able to protect this turn with Gyarados and then swap out our Tyranitar. Yeah, that should be it. What's this? AG Slash. Protect. I really want to save Tyrantrum, but I also want to save... Yeah, do I save Tyrantrum? Actually, Tyrantrum must go down here. The only logical thing that I can think of is... because Stomping Tantrum is so big. Because, yeah, we have to... Unfortunately, we have to. This is optimal. We need to protect and then sack Tyrantrum, unfortunately. This is looking well for them because they wasted a lot of Trick Room turns right there. So, bye-bye Tyrantrum the Chipper. I love the marks. Wait, let's go for Moonblast. Alright, that means AG Slash goes combat. Oh, it still goes down. I mean, that's fair. Defense goes lower though, but probably this is Sash. Some sort of subsided, so we get extra HP back with lefties. Which means I actually want to go. Yeah, probably Tyranitar, because if I was gonna do like Guard Chomp and then switch in Tyranitar on the slot with Gyarados, but Gyarados like doesn't want to take like a Moonblast. I really want a Dragon Check actually, but let's just do the logical thing and do Waterfall. You know what? Yeah, we have to do Waterfall. I really want to protect actually. You can also Rock Slide, to be honest. Tyranitar should be faster. We are fast Tyranitar, so it should be faster. I'm thinking if we get a close combat off, what do we do then? This is not over. We have to think about this very clearly. I think we just Rock Slide. Yeah, it's going to King Shield. It's probably for the attack drop. Does this get our attack drop actually? Because it's not contact. Oh, nope. But there's a double range chance. Here. Still hyper voice, alright. We're on the red, but it doesn't matter. Sylveon almost goes down. We should be able to waterfall it and just protect this turn. Because next turn it will go down in 2 turns. So I think we save our Gyarados here. Oh, we save our Tyranitar here. Because it is pretty big into knockoff and stomping Tantrum. We are also Focus Sash with the Garchomp. So I protect here. Does Sylveon protect? It is Shadow Sneak, probably. This will not go down. Alright. We will go down by the Sand though. Sand always goes first. So we have now Sandville. I don't mind about the attack drop if we do get it. How many turns of Sando? 2. 3. I don't mind about the attack drop because if we just knock off and stomping, it will always KO, even if we are -1 for the double up. Alright, it just doesn't protect. This is probably Sash. Yeah. It's crit as well. But we are also Sash, so we should always win. Oh, and we are just faster. Alright, we won with Tyrantrum. That's nice. But Tyrantrum didn't really shine other than the Roxy turn 1, so. But it's still a GG's and I got the game, so. Alright, we have Noivern and a Corviknight, a Ditto. This is actually a fun matchup because I think Tyrantrum can shine a bit here with Ice Fang and Psychic Fangs. It is weak to Arrow and Ninetales though, and weak to the Dragon from Noivern because it's special and the Moonblast, but I think we can work around that. It has mirror armor though, which is really unfortunately. And we have like 5 physical attackers and another good special attacker. So we have to look out for the Corviknight, because if Corviknight can set up, we are screwed. Might actually set up a light screen here, but let's do that. I really want to bring Incineroar though. Yeah, Incineroar looks really good. I don't think Garchomp can do a lot. I think Incineroar, Tyranitar might be actually the way here. Yeah. Let's do that. We have light screen, and then we have light screen, and then we have Tailwind, and then we have Sand. So it should be enough for special defense. Alright, we start at 1918. Gengar, Corviknight. Yeah, Corviknight. I was scared of the Corviknight. We actually got a marked one with the recruits at the recruit center with Tyrantrum, so I'm really happy we got that one. Going straight for Psychic Fangs. Actually, Corviknight can just body press everything. We have to pressure down the Corviknight actually. We have to Ice Fang it. Probably Tailwind. Yeah, that's a problem. I really want to take out Gengar, but I have tools for that, so I think it's just Tailwind and Ice Fang. I don't think I care about Gengar too much at this point, but I care about Corviknight. So Tailwind is important. We outspeed that way. Ice Fang. Oh, that does nothing! I mean, we do switch bomb, we have a KBR Berry, we don't survive, right? We should never survive that even with KBR Berry. This is becoming a problem. This is just gonna iron defense, yeah. We should crit. Yeah, leftovers. This is roost as well. This is a big problem. I have not thought of this. We actually have to knock it off. The thing, the leftovers. We have, yeah, we just have to ice thing it as well. That's the problem, and knock off. If we can get around the Corviknight, then we might win. But Corviknight is actually a huge problem into this team. And I don't see a way to win this one. Other than range, crit. We have the Scorpion, so we can crit, I guess. Gengar use protect, that's fine. If it doesn't double protect at least. Alright, knock off. Oh, does nothing. Leftovers is knocked off though. Ice Fang, that's no crit. Another iron defense. Yeah, this is going worse. This is going the wrong way. We should be able to actually, I think just this is going to be a wrong thought, but I'm just starting to think we have to crit. Or to flinch. Because we cannot get it. Yeah, with Dual Gengar that's fine. Ninetales, oh there goes our special defense boost, but doesn't really matter if we rock slide it. We missed one. We missed the Corviknight, which is really unfortunate, because we need to finish that one. Ice Fang does not crit. Does it flinch though? Oh, it flinched. This is going the wrong way. We need actually the rock slide flinch. We are so close, but it's definitely going for like iron defense and or like a roost. Protect, probably double protect, right? No double protect. Alright, it doesn't miss. Oh, it does nothing. Yeah, it's going for roost. Yeah, this is already GG's. We should not be faster, but we're still gonna do this. Oh, we should actually protect the Tyrantrum, but it's probably gonna Blizzard anyway. Yeah, I think we lose this one, yeah. Oh, we survived the Blizzard actually. Alright, we rock slide. That's a crit. That's one crit. Critical hit on the Corviknight. Are we faster though with yeah, we are. Alright, is it a range? No, it's just body press. We go down here. Yeah. That's really unfortunately. But we have no tools for the Corviknight. Corviknight is the biggest problem. If we don't get around that, then I need a strategic plan for Corviknight, to be honest. I mean, we did our best. I tried my best, at least. Ditto. Oh, no. It's mirror armor. Not, yeah. Alright. Sure. It's mirror armor plus... Yeah. Plus intimidate. So now we essentially we have to protect and just crit everything in our way. If we crit with Flare Blitz, then we are good, but like we don't crit with Flare Blitz, so kinda have to protect Tyrantrum here. It's critical Ditto. Alright. Alright. Yeah, alright. That's just a roost. Yeah, this game is probably over. The problem is we actually go down. So we might as well rock slide here and just forget Blitz and hope we crit. Yeah, this seems rough. But there's no way we can win this, right? There's no way. But that's a crit on Ditto at least. No, it's not. Body press. Alright, Tyrantrum goes down, but like... Weird or fun. Grab it. Does not crit yet, it's over. We do not get past the Corphinite, and I think we need a special attacker for that. But that's good to know. That's good information, though. That's good information, though. That's valuable information. Hydraken is also, I see it more nowadays, and it is probably a choice scarf. Primarina. Also there, I guess. This is a perfect call for light screen because we are really very weak. And special defensive weak. We have 5 physical attackers though, so we do get spicy sprayed, and I don't think they. But if we do get spicy sprayed, that means they won't bring the snow matchup. I mean, snow is pretty good here also. So we should we start with Tyrantrum? Yeah, because of the Sneezer, probably. We can just double protect, and then Tailwind Psychic Fangs. Probably Tyranitar in the back. I really want to go with Gyarados, actually. We are weak to Aerodactyl, but we can counter it by Waterfalling, and we are with a better matchup into... We can also Throw Chop it. And we cannot... Yeah, actually get to Incineroar. It sounds better. Alright. Let's do this. The problem is with this team showcases, I really want to make Tyrantrum shine, so I'm likely more picking it than other Pokemon. But I have to think about the matchup. Alright, it's Mega Scorpion. That's unfortunate. We do Light Screen. I really want to Psychic Fangs, to be honest. Because I think it's just go for body. Let's just Light Screen and Psychic Fangs here. It should be 128 base power. Yeah, it's going alright. We do get burned instantly, which is unfortunate. Yep, there's the burn. Light Screen. Psychic Fangs, how much does this do? Ooh, that does a lot. We still have the Scope. Oh, it's a crit. Alright. Still have the Scorpions though. It's probably gonna Moonblast. Hyper Voice, alright. Does some damage. Alright, now we are gonna Tailwind and we're gonna Rock Slide. Or should we swap out? Yeah, I don't think the... I do think we want the Scorpion to be gone. So the older Pokemon cannot get burned. Like my Tyranitar on the back. It doesn't go for a Rage Powder. Alright. Oh, 1%. That is really unfortunately. I thought it goes down. Giga Drain. Yeah, and Hyper Voice. That is really unfortunately. Oh, Moonblast, it really wants the Tyrantrum to be gone. It really hates me. Alright, fair enough. I guess Tyrantrum did its job, but not enough. I really don't want Tyranitar to get burned, so we have to go. We have to go for Incineroar. Moonblast probably doesn't take it out, which is a problem. So we're gonna Moonblast. Yeah, I'm thinking we might die to a Flamethrower or something. We definitely fake out you. We definitely fake out the Primarina though here. This is for some extra chip. We Moonblast. We hope we take it out, but probably won't. Yeah, we won't. The thing is I'm trying to set up here is we need to get the Moonblast off next turn. Ooh, overheat miss is actually really... Yeah, I do think we survive because of our high special defense stat and our high HP. But right now we just Moonblast and we just Throat Chop. So it cannot use Hyper Voice. Yeah, I switched to Throat Chop because of that. I used to run Darkest Gariant a lot of times. But Throat Chop might be better actually at this point. Because we will just slowly chip it down. And it does some damage. Alright. That's good. Now we need actually to Moonblast it again. And then a parting shot in this slot. Because I hope Scorpion really goes down here. I really don't want to switch into Scorpion with my Tyranitar. Because we're already on 1 down. We just need to get rid of this Scorpion, man. This is good. This is good. This is good. Finally goes down. Alright, Scorpion fainted. That feels so relieved, man. We're gonna parting shot. It can only use Moonblast. We have Light Screen up. If Sand is up, we do a lot of damage. So we have a lot of special defense right now. It shouldn't do a lot unless it crits Giga hard. It's going into the Move Scott anyway. It shouldn't do a lot. Yep. We're on a timer though with the Sand and the Burn. But we at least paused their Primarina with the Sand. Light Screen is off, Talent peeled it out. We have to decide what we can do now. If this is Aerodactyl, I probably have to take it out sooner. It's Sneeze here, which is a problem. And then we have to set up Tailwind. Yeah, Sneeze is a problem. Yeah. I hope it's not Sash. That's the only thing I can hope. So we're gonna Tailwind. How much speed are we? We should outspeed in Tailwind. Unless it's a Sash. You know what? I'm actually gonna... Yeah, it's probably the best call to just protect. The thing is, if it is White Herb, we will just get outsped anyway. But if it is Sash, we might have a chance if we can intimidate it. Nah, this is just White Herb, right? Calm Mind. That's annoying. But that means we can Moonblast the Sneezer. I mean, the Calm Mind is annoying. I get it. But the Sneezer is more of a problem right now. So, I do think we're gonna devote the Sneezer here. Should we Rockside or knock off? Probably just knock off. If we do get the special attack drop, that will be really bad. But I believe Rock-Off will be the right move. Moonblast. Does no god. Please no special attack drop for the White Herb. Oh my god! I didn't need that. But we do get the Intimidate off next turn. But I did not need that. Now it's faster. Yeah, screw this. Oh no! Oh no, that's so bad. Yeah, that goes down. Oh, that's so bad. I don't know if we got win otherwise, but like, losing the... Yeah. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I don't think I can recover from that. Yeah, this is over. This should be a loss. Always be. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It is what it is, though. We did what we couldn't do, and there's nothing else. Alright, we have Camerupt mentioned, and Rampardos. Rampardos I'm actually also curious about, because it is also similar to Tyrantrum. Let's jump 4. That is a fast look in by my opponent. I have not even decided what to do. Probably look out for the Sylveon. I really want to bring Replica, but I know he has Trick Room, so that is a bit of a problem. And Camerupt is just strong overall. I think I'm just fine with... yeah, I have to bring Tyrantrum, but I don't want to bring it in the front. Probably Tyranitar and... Probably Tyranitar and Garchomp. Then Gyarados in the back. I want to bring Tyrantrum. I can bring Tyrantrum actually. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? We already have one Intimidate user and we can use another. And we don't have to need another one. I really want to showcase it. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, Incineroar for Rigoraph. And that's Tyranitar and Garchomp. We have Sandville activated, so, and we have the Focus Sash. We need to keep the Focus Sash. So this is probably Mega Rock Slide to do some chip. I don't want to knock it out. Probably Protect. Because I want to retain my Focus Sash. Of course we have Sandville, but like I said in the intro, it's not really an ability to rely on. It's just nice to have. Because I can play for the Fake Out Miss, but... Ooh. Misses for Rigoraph. I guess he's going for Parting Shot. But into the protecting slot. And now it's Trick Room. Nice. So we know he's gonna Parting Shot out. I really want to do a knockoff. Nah, actually, let's do a knockoff you and let's do a Stomping Tantrum actually. It's not a lot that they can do. Hyper Voice. Missed. We keeps my Focus Sash. Parting Shot, alright. Probably into the Camerupt. But I Stompinged. Bubbles. Oh, that's really annoying. That's Cobble Berry, so that is not gonna do that. I mean, chip is chip, you know. Stomping. Still does something. Probably is leftovers though. It's not. Alright, so we're gonna protect this turn. No, actually... We're gonna knock off Bubbles because I wanna reduce damage, and we're gonna switch into Gyarados. We can also protect this turn. How many turns of Trick Room? 3. Alright, we're gonna protect this turn. Used Helping Hand. This is gonna do a lot though. Hyper Voice. This won't knock out though. Will it? It won't. Oh, alright. I thought already. Alright. Dat is het iets knocked op. We will now switch out to the Gyarados. And we will just Stomping Tantrum. I think with Stomping Tantrum with Sand Chip it will KO. Gyarados. Fairy Feather. Helping Hand. That doesn't matter because if it hits, that doesn't matter because we're Sash. Alright. We actually give one hit, which is huge in Trick Room. Stomping Tantrum. No, Sand won't take it out. But it is quite there. How many turns of Sand actually? I cannot look because I have still animations going on. 1 turn of Sand, so it's subsided this turn. So I'm actually gonna Dragon Chair and Protect. Or it's gonna switch in Incineroar. We want to Jerky Tear. But also... Ah! Hard times. I can double Protect to be sure, or switch into Tyrantrum. Ah, let's just be boring. Yeah. Just be safe. It is boring, but it is safe. The optimal play from him was, or from my opponent was play with facing Incineroar, then I can set up Trick Room again. But now, I think my guard trip is actually faster. Yeah, it has to be, right? Why did I even look it up? We're gonna just Waterfall, and we're gonna just Dragon Claw this thing. It's probably switching in Incineroar to avoid this. That's unfortunate. I did not expect a quick attack. But it is it is down to one. It's gonna get Trick Room up again. Young as it's fringed. No, it doesn't. So we have to play in the Trick Room again, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, Tyranitar. The problem is, it dies to one Sand Chip, right? So I can't just double Protect, right? At least that is what I think. But to be honest, I really want to Waterfall because I know I survive in Helping Hand. Yeah, I don't think Incineroar is the problem, so I should focus the Farigiraf and Protect here if it goes for Helping Hand, because it definitely dies next turn. Alright. This was not actually good for me. It has no Feather though. Fairy Feather. So I should be able to survive at least one with Tyrantrum. Is Farigiraf actually going down? It is. Alright. Sylveon comes out. I think I protected right with Tyranitar, so I should be able to switch it out and protect the Gyarados. So I should protect you. And I should switch into Tyrantrum. Because the Fairy Feather is knocked off, I think I survived one Hyper Voice actually. With the Sand being active. And I have some special defense investment. That will be really good. I do be surprised. They still have one Pokemon in the bag, which really annoys me. Alright, Tyrantrum. Protect from Gyarados. Doesn't switch out. Probably Parting Shot anyway, or Fake Out. Yeah, Fake Out. And then just I should survive this, to be honest. If I don't, then the Tyrantrum is just... Alright, I survived. Alright, finally. Down and out. Citrus. Yep. But there's one more problem in the back. And I'm really scared about that. I am actually scared. Who's this? Uh-oh. 2 turns of Trick Room, baby. I should survive. I should be able to hold on Gyarados. So I'm gonna switch into Tyrantrum and probably just protect. Yeah, I didn't... That's unfortunate. I can still win this, but right. I have to survive with Tyranitar. I have to survive with Tyranitar. Probably I won't. I probably won't. That's the problem. I probably won't. Otherwise I have to double protect next turn. Oh, it's just a rock slide. I think I will survive it. Yeah. But it's probably doubling up. Ooh, alright, I survive. That's huge. That is huge. So now I can protect. And I can switch in Gyarados. Gyarados switching is probably not the best idea. Because I want to save it for the maximum damage. Because it's 4 times super effective against the Camerupt. And it's probably... it's already effective against Incineroar. But this should do it. Rock Slide. I don't think I actually die here. Alright, we survive. Yes, this is a throat shot. Flabbergats. Alright. This is just... I think this is GG's. Because I can just low kick Incineroar. And I can waterfall the Camerupt. I have so low HP. I have so low HP. And Tyrantrum doesn't... Alright, protect, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna low kick and it's gonna take out. It is not. That is a bit of a problem. I'm not saw coming. I didn't saw that coming. So now, now Tyrantrum has to clear up. I did not saw that coming. I probably should have rock slided. I make it so hard for myself sometimes, but we probably should rock slide now. If we hit. Ice Fang or Psychic Fangs? We can't just double rock slide, to be honest. And we're gonna do that. Because if we miss one, we have another opportunity, and the Prince chance is just there. Yeah, alright. There's one. The Incineroar at least gone. Alright, Tyrantrum. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Alright, ranged. Nice. And we won. Oh, that was much closer than needed. It was much closer to comfort. But we won that one. Oh, that was much closer than I liked to. I should have just rock slided the first turn. Ouch, Corviknight. That is actually scary. Because I think I showcased the game, or you're gonna see it in the future, or you're gonna see it in the past of this video. I played against a Corviknight already, so I think it's pretty clear we need to do this. And Dragon Cheer it, so we can always crit through the high defense. And we can Dragon Cheer it and rock slide or either Ice Fang to range. It has got a good psychic fighting type though. Yeah. Probably just... I think he's gonna bring it. Oh, almost lost it. Almost lost it. I think Tyranitar is better because of the Corviknight matchup, so we can knock off. 3-win streak, alright. Corviknight is starting, that is no surprise here. We're not gonna Dragon Chair. We're not caring about the Intimidate drop. Because we want a Dragon Chair. White Herb Mimikyu. Alright. Instantly Ice Fang and Dragon Chair. I have nothing against it, Dragon Chair. I will give like a Prey Word because of my physical defense. This is tough though. It is tough. No attack drop please. Oh, we don't actually care because of the Dragon Chair. It says Tailwind, so it's faster. Now even with Tailwind. Alright, disconnects. This does a ton of damage. It is leftovers, which is scary. It should play with always again. We are so screwed. We're just gonna Rock Slide. I guess I could have Rock Slide it. We're gonna Ice Fang actually again. And you know what? We're gonna probably protect and switch in Incineroar for the Intimidate drop. We will never survive one with -2, I think, but we can always try and switch in Gyarados again. Alright, Mirror Armor. Protect. Taunt, alright. It didn't go for Prey Word, which is actually scary, because it's now gonna broke up. Oh no! That is quite bad. We're gonna go with Rock Slide and we're gonna go with Throat Chop. We can even go with Flare Blitz if we really want to. It's probably gonna protect the Corviknight. Or it has no protect with Corviknight actually. Prey Word misses though, which is nice. Bulk Up is there. We will always crit. If we hit, we hit. The Prey Word miss is really nice. Disguise wears off, and we will just Flare Blitz. Should have Flare Blitz actually the Corviknight. Yeah, because this. Alright, what we will do now is we're gonna protect again. And we will just swap in Gyarados again. To start Tailwind. Because we cannot Parting Shot. And it just seems logical in Tailwind. With Dual Mimikyu. That's interesting. Excadrill. Alright, so it's gonna EQ. We're switching in Gyarados though. Alright. This is looking bad. Oh, this is looking really bad now. If we kill everything but the bird, it is fine. Tailwind put it out. Gotta go with Ice Fang anyway. We will probably get... We have to try. We will probably get KO'd by a high horsepower Earthquake. But we have to try to at least do some damage to the other Pokemons as well. And get this Excadrill off the field. We can always... Oh, it's Rock Slide. Alright. Is this Body Press or is this... Alright, we can Waterfall first. Tailwind. Alright. Ice Fang will crit, which is nice. No freeze. Alright. Leftovers on Gyarados activated. What we will actually do, we will unfortunately protect again. We are putting in the work though. It has Tyrant set up, right? Yeah, it has Tyrant set up. So we are just gonna Waterfall Excadrill, so at least we take 1 KO. I think the 1 KO is really important. Getting a bit predictable though. Ooh, that's still a ton of damage. Is this just Brave Bird into the... Yeah, alright, this is bad. Because we would have survived a Rock Slide. We would have survived the Rock Slide. And now it can just EQ. Wait, I have the feeling that it is not actually... I have the feeling that it's not Body Press. Tailwind, Roost, Bulk Up, Brave Bird. Oh, right, it's not Body Press, so we have a chance. We are just gonna Ice Fang, and we are gonna Fake Out. We can always just Flare Blitz at least, but we have to Fake Out and Respect. Actually, we can Rock Slide because we always crit. We can Fake Out and Rock Slide. Yeah, we kinda have to. Because it's just gonna Earthquake and we have to take it out. Yeah, this is Brave Birding into my... yeah, this is a game over. It looks and it sounds like a game over. It's just Earthquake though, which is really bad. If we can somehow knock out, we still have 1 Pokemon in the back left. If this is... Honestly, we have no chance of winning. We just have to crit and pray. It is Rock Slide Protect, so I have a feeling it is Iron Head as well. We might actually knock off this slot and just Flare Blitz, because we are intimidated. With your Excadrill, that's fine. It's probably resetting. I should have just Flare Blitz then. The Corviknight slot, but it's probably roosting, yeah. That's unfortunate. Hey, at least I knocked off the leftovers. If this crits the Corviknight, then I would have won, but it's gonna just KO the Mimikyu. And now it's just free to Earthquake and Brave Bird. Yeah, I should have played around the... As soon as I saw, like, the... As soon as I saw the Bulk Up, I should have assumed that it was Brave Bird and not Body Press. I should have looked out more. Yeah, this is rough. We should knock off. We should Flare Blitz. This is just always Brave Bird and Earthquake. The easiest Brave Bird and Earthquake you see. Corviknight is a really hard matchup. Yeah, alright. And it still has 1 Pokemon in the back, so this is just over. Brave Bird, yeah. Even though it has +2, it won't knock out, but it will do a lot. Yeah. That's too much. That's too much. It is Tyranitar. We can only now hit rock slides and range crit, whatever. If we crit the Corviknight somehow into Giga Crit and win, then we can win. But the Corviknight, like I said, is a really hard matchup for this team. I guess Dragon Cheer is better into this. I could have won this, I think, if I played better. I think I just could have won it if I played better, but it is what it is, right? Tyrantrum protects. Rockslide fringe. Rockslide fringe crit. Talent, yeah, alright, it's over. I had to crit twice and then I could potentially just low kicked, but right now it's impossible. It's impossible. Oi, oi, oi. What a match. What a match. GG's to my opponent. It's not really over officially, but it kind of is now. Yeah, GG's. Man, that was a hard match. I think Dragon Cheer is still better though with the Corviknight, but like if I knew it was Bravebird, then I could have played it different. I should have known it was Bravebird. Alright, we have Sableye with this rain team. Do we have an answer for that? Probably yes, with light screen. Problem is, this is Rain Dance Encore Disable, which is a big of a problem, so we probably shouldn't bring Gyarados. Although, yeah, Gyarados is not very good there. Actually, it doesn't have any fairy types, it has got 2 dragon types, I guess. Actually, this is a game for Tyrantrum. I really want a Dragon Cheer, but like Gyarados is so weak in this matchup. Even it dies to literally 1 Electro Shot. But then again, it only dies to Electro Shot. No, we're not gonna get ahead of ourselves. We do this. Tyranitar. And Garchomp. Let's just do this. This seems safe because Incineroar doesn't look very good there, other than it can intimidate the Beskar region, but it's also weak to Beskar region, and Gyarados is, yeah, it's just weak. So let's do this. Tyrantrum is actually viable on this team, I would say, because I bring it every time. Such a good option. Alright, Sableye, not Chegadon. This is Whimsicott and Tyrantrum. The chipper. Alright, so we're gonna guide screen. Yeah, it's probably better to guide screen than just Ice Fang, isn't it? Actually, I want to Ice Fang the Sableye. Need the Sableye to be gone. Taunt. Alright. It's a taunt set. That's interesting. I'll probably survive this. Yeah, because of the guy screen though. Alright, that does something. Probably Moonblast here. And then go for Tyranitar. It is gonna Rain Dance though, but I think we need the Stomping Tantrum. What my plan is, I need not to get its stamina boosted because I want to one-shot it with Stomping Tantrum. It's not gonna work, but Tyrantrum we need to save. It is very low in HP, but it can be valuable in the end game maybe. Reflect, that is fine. At least I think the Sableye goes down. Yeah, alright. That's the most important part, I feel like. Because Rain isn't up yet, this won't do a lot. Oh, that does nothing. That does nothing. Pegapur, but that is fine because we can Mega Evolve. Probably set up a talent right now. I cannot. Alright, hear me out. It's gonna Hurricane, right? So I should be able to survive one with Tyrantrum. But I'm gonna set up the set. Yeah, I'm gonna switch into Tyrantrum, do this, and do a knockoff to Peripur. Nah, I'm gonna knock off the Archerodon. I don't want it to. I don't want it to get another. It gets one boost, but like I don't want it to recover when I hit it, and I cannot hit it again because of stamina. Knock off. Still does something. Leftover. Yeah, stamina. That's unfortunate. Leftovers is knocked off though. Crash Cannon. That won't do a lot. Still does a lot though. Weather Ball as well. Alright. How is it still at half HP? We're gonna protect here. It's probably switching out Peripur. Most likely. But it cannot take a hit. So I feel like we can take the shot with Tyrantrum. Being a Psychic Fang's range. Yeah. No, Ice Fang is actually better here. I feel like. Yeah, Ice Fang is better here. Because of the switch-in. So we're gonna knock off and we're gonna Ice Fang. That will KO the Peripur anyway. But I feel like Peripur is withdrawing, like I said. Yeah. Oh, please. Please. No. No. It was it would have been such a good turn. It is Dragonite though with the Mega Evolution. Yeah. This is annoying. Should I focus on Archerodon? Probably not. But I don't think I don't think I will KO the Dragonite as well. But it's gonna focus my Tyranitar for sure. So I'm gonna switch in Whimsicott. I could have protected, but I'm gonna switch in Whimsicott because I wanna keep Sand up. I don't want him to get electroshotted. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Instantly! Interesting. I feel so sorry. Tyrantrum is just not it at the moment. No! No, please survive. Oh. I survived it pretty easily. Guys, Cream were up. So now we're gonna do a Stomping Tantrum and we're gonna switch into Tyranitar again. Yeah. I feel like Right Skin doesn't really doesn't matter anymore. Just because I don't think Right Skin matters anymore because I've chipped down so much and I'm obsessed with the Garchomp, so it doesn't really matter what I do with it. But we're gonna switch out Peripur as well. Stomping should do a lot. Oh, that is not a lot. It's not what I'm talking about. That will not KO. Tailwind, yeah. That's unfortunate. I have to. The Reflect was on though, so that is something I didn't saw coming. Yeah, we need to get rid of this. I will probably survive one. I will probably survive one fresh cannon, but it might seem... I'm just gonna... I feel like double attacking is fine because it's gonna focus on my Tyranitar. Yeah. I hope it fresh cannons, because I will survive it actually. Oh, it will fresh cannon, but it will do into the Garchomp. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish I could have Ice Fanged. Alright, at least that's down. That's a crit. That's really lucky on my side. I don't know if the Pegappa is Wide Guard though. If the Pegappa is Wide Guard, we can always scout right now. We can double protect. We can double protect and see if it's Wide Guard. So protect. Protect. Yes, sir. The problem I'm having is the Wide Guard. Because we haven't saw Hurricane. We have saw Weather Ball. We have saw Tailwind. Is it Hurricane? If it is Hurricane, and with Protect, I can just Tailwind and Rock Slide. Alright, it's not Wide Guarding. It's not Wide Guarding. It is Dragon Pulsing though. And it is Hurricaning, I think. Alright. Information. No Tailwind put it out on their side, so I have to Tailwind. I have to. And I have to hit this double hit Rock Slide. We know we are faster. I don't know how fast Mega Dragonite is. We should be able to survive one hit. And we should be faster than the Pegappa and we should be at least faster than the Pegappa. We know it's bulky. Alright, Tailwind. We are fast. We should survive this. Alright, that's at least one. Alright, we hit. We KO the Pegappa. And I think we win the game by that. I think we win the game because of that. Because we are faster now. We can just Moonblast. Actually knock off X-Well. Just not to miss. I think it's just still extreme speed though. But we don't mind. We always gift it with Tyranitar. And if it crits the Whimsicott, we have always the knockoff. But we just win at this point. Yes, alright. Tyrantrum didn't shine. And that is because I really wanted to bring it. I really wanted to shine with Ice Fang, but it didn't. It didn't. It's just so frail. Alright, so those were the games. I played 8 games in total, so it's gonna be a longer video than normal, but I really want to showcase Tyrantrum. I think I brought it every game, but except for one. I think I brought it every game, to be honest. Also, before we go, the rating, we are still the same rating. We are like 3 lower, so we lost 4 and we won 4. Just want to say that. Like I said, it's a very frail Pokemon, dies quickly. Dragon Cheer didn't pick up like with the game. It was really unlucky that we got crit that game. Otherwise, I just have a ton of fun using this team. We saw a lot of Tyranitar and Tyrantrum. We didn't saw a lot of Garchomp and Gyarados and Whimsicott. I feel like those 3 are a bit left behind. Here's the stats already. Here's the team code. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure to subscribe for more. I will make more guides and then make a complete like a video afterwards. And like, thank you so much for your support. It has been so great, and there's much more content going on this way. Content is going to slow down a little bit because I had a bit of vacation because of work. So I was be able to make more. It will slow down a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. This was Robstar-Z, and I wish you all a very good day.